Okay, wait. We'll go to Kante's performance.
I think maybe we will need to skip that Kante argument. If we say we are talking about Kante, we might not draw the curtain today. So I think we need to.
Didier Deschamps has 2 years still on his contract. And the France FA is still wants him and the national team. It's like the French feel like being kicked out of their Euros is like their winning streak is almost over. That's how they feel. They see it. That's how they feel. We think there is more these 2 years. 2 years to 2 years to the World Cup. I think Didier Deschamps to be the place taking them to the World Cup 2026. We think there is more he could bring on board to the French team.
Didier Deschamps, France as a country will regret sacking Didier Deschamps or not extending his contract.
He's been sacked.
He has not been sacked. I think the FA president Diallo talked about him being retained as the coach of the French team. He's inevitable. Looking at the work rate of him, winning a World Cup,
the following
World Cup, being a finalist, even being in the semi-final of the Euro is not an easy task of a manager of any caliber to do that job. So I think him being subbed off the French team will be a disaster for the French as a people and as a country. They will regret their decision of letting him go. I think they need to hold on strong to him and just provide everything he needs. Because he's been very good, and the French team selection has been very good.
You know something? I think Zidane can handle this French team very well.
Yeah, Zidane there have already built players. He can use them. And the French team consists of already built players. We are not just fixing up players to come and play for you.
But for me, I feel like mediocrity has set in because them winning from the entire team. Yeah, because them winning the 2018 World Cup and it's 2018, right? Them winning the 2018 World Cup and the following being the finalists and they feel like right now we have achieved in our generation. So as to whether we perform or there won't be any backlash, you know. Because if you check like someone like Dembele, his performance has been appalling. Serious. But every time he starts, you get me? So I feel like it's time for them to change the manager. Same as England.
Change Didier Deschamps.
Yeah, I feel so. Because I feel like right now mediocrity has set in. So, and for the England team, I feel like if Gary Southgate is able to win the Euros, he should resign. Because that mediocrity is turning to set in. And for him to be able to, you know, like assemble a squad. Assembling the squad for England is not that easy because Charlie, them get squad, you know, them get squad. So for him to be able to, you know, maneuver his ways through to the final, I think he should be applauded for that.
Okay. Thanks for thinking about. Let's talk about Spain. The Spanish national team has been outstanding. Like I've always been on the opposite side. I've always been on the opposite. Like they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm still not joining them. I'm still on the English side.
Yeah. Even from the previous episode, I remember I talked. They won't pass the group stages.
Yeah.
Because of the squad they assembled. You know,
it wasn't
that convincing. You know,
it wasn't that convincing.
But they have really surprised me. So
I think they played as a team.
Yeah.
With me, I feel like Pedro being out of the team and bringing them on
has been a blessing in disguise.
It has been a blessing in disguise, I think. Because Dami Omo has what it takes, has the potential to be the best player of the
number 10.
Be the best player of the tournament.
Best player of the tournament inevitably is Lukaku.
Yeah.
You can't take that thing away.
Fabian then could be. you got the gap.
Odigapo
They've
is the
been
best
outstanding.
player of the tournament so far.
best player of the
Whether the
tournament.
Dutch team didn't qualify or anything,
Yeah, he has been outstanding. He has been
has been
outstanding.
the best player of the
Oh, yeah.
tournament. I'm sure.
My
I'm very
favorite
sure.
reached
And I
to us.
think our viewers will agree with me on
So
that.
let's talk about the midfield. We have the Spanish midfield. We have Dani Olmo, Fabian and Rodri Cascante. How do you see that playing? They've been outstanding. Like, how do you see that playing? Dani Olmo, Rodri Cascante,
Fabian
Fabian.
I mean, I don't think I think this is their first time
They
playing.
are first time playing together.
Exactly, and they are excelling. So I think we should give the props to them because they are excelling. I mean, it's not easy to match three different qualities in the midfield and for them to excel
On three different teams.
Exactly.
They have each
Yeah,
two on their side.
Their first tournament as a team. So we should give the props to them. They are excelling. And Dani Olmo, I mean, I watched his game last night. I think
Last
2
2
days. Yeah, I watched his game last 2 days, and I mean, I was really excited to watch him. That was my second time watching him play the tournament.
He's had only two starts.
And he has three goals.
From the
Yeah.
Three goals. I mean, he's competing
One
for
assist, like
But he's an all-round number
Yeah.
10. He's an all-round number 10.
When you look at
Because
the
he's not that lazy type.
Exactly.
There's
I mean,
this
the goal he scored. How he
He's
flipped
spotted
the
that
ball.
position.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
flipped the ball against. I think it was
Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni, right? No, it wasn't Tchouaméni.
It was Tchouaméni.
Yeah, he flipped the ball about Tchouaméni, and I mean, he got that shot. Initially, we thought it was an own goal, but eventually they gave the goal to him. So I think that midfield has been really excelling, and they should continue like that in the final. Okay, even
That goal like this, I feel like it's an own goal.
it wasn't an own goal.
That's
why
I
he
saw it.
sees
Yeah,
it.
that's how I
he
saw
said
it. Because
he feels it.
like I felt like the ball was just the way
It
he
was
flashed
already
the ball.
entering the net.
Nah.
Before
From the angle me like I saw, that's how I
He
see
was already entering the net before Kumbi had a touch on it.
Okay.
it. I didn't see that also.
Yeah.
Okay. The golden ball is making headlines here and there. Every single time the boy is making headlines. Just 16 years old, Lamine Yamal. He's been so outstanding, superb. I don't know what word I should use for him, but sometimes I feel like his talent makes me, and I'm very envious of his talents. It makes me feel. It makes me automatically.
Such players should waste there in your team.
Automatically, it makes me
Yeah.
humble. Automatically, it makes me humble. I think it's probably one main reason I don't support him. If you know, automatically.
The ball,
He's an up.
yeah.
He's an up.
He's a baller, that
No
one.
matter how
But he's
Yeah.
still making the headlines, proving me wrong here and there. You feel me? So this boy has had a superb tournament. He's having a superb tournament. I think he's had a huge influence, a huge impact in the Spaniard team. How do you see him? He been on the score sheet for the first time.
Make is a record.
It's a record, the youngest ever to score at a Euro tournament. I think he's been.
I think Lamine Yamal, I was one of the doubters of Lamine because he wasn't banging in the goals. And looking at his play, since their previous match before the match they played, I was talking to a Barca fan and I just said Yamal would end up just like the Bailey, just playing, assisting.
That's what I used to say. I say
banging the goals. But I think
Ansu Fati.
watching him in the previous match, he just proved me wrong. Lamar would just be Lamar. He wouldn't be Dembele anymore. I hope my viewers will forgive me if I say Lamar will be like Dembele. I think he will be Lamar, only Lamar, not Dembele, not any other player.
The middle is Sham.
I think he has the best qualities. Carry a team around his shoulders.
Bro,
He's not having Messi qualities.
way too early for that.
Even his style of play doesn't
He's not having
resemble
Messi qualities.
Lionel Messi.
about
Messi
his
is an
style of
attacking
play.
midfielder, banging in goals, providing assists. Lamine Yamal is a winger, providing assists, not banging in the goals.
I'm not talking
He
about.
doesn't have the Messi qualities on
Okay,
any
maybe
ground.
he's
I'm
young.
But okay,
talking
like
about-
how do you see Lamine and Iron Robin.
Iron Robin was
Yeah.
banging in goals.
I mean,
But like, I'm
Providing
talking of
assist.
their style of the way they are dribbling.
They are
It's
dribbling
even a-
pattern.
it's
When you
even a
watch,
threat.
when you watch Iron Robin, one thing I noticed from me watching Iron Robin as a kid, he has this thing of dribbling. You know, when he's dribbling
Passing.
onto one part, he can dribble onto this part for a very long
Yeah.
time. If he's dribbling on the
On the
line,
line,
going
yeah.
on to the through line, he will never skip the line. He will never go to midfield. He will just dribble straight. End up
Immediately cutting.
he cuts in, banging the goals for you.
That
But I
one
think
there.
Lamine
That
Yamal
like
has been
there.
different. Lamine Yamal will be a drift. He might drift you from the line, right, and cutting and just
I feel like
wait for
yesterday,
wait for
Ethan
an
and Robin.
attacker to bang in the
I
goal.
think it's too early to be compared to this.
No, I don't think he possesses the Messi qualities.
I'm not talking about his style.
Yeah,
You can't compare
that one there.
him to Messi. You know, players have been compared to Messi and Ronaldo, and it has been a shame on them as players. You know,
But for
I think
Ronaldo-
Memphis
for Ronaldo
Depay
factor, I
coming
think
on
it has
to
worked a
Manchester United, the Manchester United fans were chanting, "Oh, we've got a new Ronaldo, we've got a new."
But for Ronaldo factor, it has a
You can't be like Messi or
Mhm.
Ronaldo. They are them. They are legends of their status and everything they carry on. They are very inevitable. You can't take them off.
Oh,
You can't be like them.
but that fact there,
Okay.
it's a fact. But at least for them to play to reach some certain heights, I think the Ronaldo factor has
There are some
really helped.
listen.
Because someone like Vinicius Junior, like Ronaldo, he idolizes Ronaldo. Rodrigo, he idolizes Ronaldo.
You might idolize someone, but
That
That might not be
the
getting
Nah.
another of
Per
There
their
are some
style of
players,
play.
they are very inevitable. You can never
He's
beat
saying
them.
the factor has helped them improve their career.
Yeah,
The
that's what
factor
I'm talking about.
Might be a count for them, though.
But for the Messi factor, it has been in shambles because someone like this player, he was playing in the Ajax. I asked him. They started comparing him to Messi.
Messi,
Right now, he's nowhere to be found. There have been several players compared to Messi that they are like you can never even see them
can
in the,
never get close to
in
them.
the game.
They are not touching their ball.
But we have players who have been
It might be
idolizing
similar to
Ronaldo.
their play and
But
everything.
even Kylian Mbappe is a factor. Yuba, though, like some similarities, but you can't play of Ronaldo.
Yeah,
He's based at United. There's some similarities, but you can't compare the style of play to the exact player he idolizes. Yuba, because there can't be any Messi again. There can't be any Pele again. There can't be any Maradona again.
Not on
But comparing, you can compare.
You
But-
can compare.
You can
As for the
compare.
comparison side, I
Can't be
agree
and
with
lose
you.
again.
Aha, you have. So far as you did, yeah, that's
De La
what.
Fuente. De La Fuente. He's been so like his tactics, saves, everything on point. Like you think he's comparing him to Southgate? Even if Southgate wins the Euros, comparing him to Southgate, you think he deserves to be the best coach of the tournament?
You can never compare De La Fuente to Sabi.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You think, in our Ghanaian settings, we used to say something that the young shall go. And De La Fuente is a typical example of the mercenary of the young shall go.
Yeah.
He's just coming on from the under 17 teams. Under 20 teams, which featured Rodri Cascante. He's using that same Rodri Cascante, playing on the Euros and advancing to the final of the tournament. He's that coach that will say, hey, give me the young ones and I will just project them and let them be the best of them. And I think De La Fuente might be a good coach for a team, a club side, I would say Brighton or Chelsea. Having young
that
chance,
type, yeah.
he might give them that ability to play.
They deserve it type.
Because he will give you the chance. Just come and play, show your work. And when the world recognizes you, you'll be you. I as De La Fuente wouldn't be taking the credit for that, but you as a player will be taking credit for that. So kudos to you.
I feel like I don't hear people talking about him, always talking about his tennis national. for a couple years. I feel like he's done a very great job.
And even per the Yamal factor, at first we were saying like he has been making the headlines. If not for yesterday's match, the headlines he's been making, it's not about his performance. It's about the age factor.
No, it's about the performance. Looking at his age and the kind of thing he's doing. That's probably what makes the headlines.
Comparing their match against
before
France,
the goal, he has had 3 assists or so.
You can't doubt the individual quality.
I'm not doubting his abilities. I'm talking the fact that he was not trending based on his performance.
Are you sure?
It was because of his age.
So people were talking about the
age.
That
he has been the youngest ever teenager to play.
At your age,
with what he's doing with his performance.
To certify you, Kylian Mbappe was 17 years old when he won the League One with Monaco. He took Monaco to the semi-final.
So
age factor will always count. He has been banking in the assists for the Spanish team before scoring the goal. The qualities of Lamine Yamal
cannot he's 16 years
be
old,
exempted from the argument we are making.
this extraordinary performance. That's what gets him.
How many players even get the chance?
Let me tell you this. Do you know Nico Williams? Do you know Nico Williams has performed far way better than Lamine?
He has performed.
That's why I'm telling you, it's because of his age.
Exactly.
It's not based on his performance.
Based off his performance, and you look at his age, you feel like he's way too young to be doing what he's doing.
If you are 16 years and you're not performing, we don't want to talk about you.
Yeah.
Not if you are not performing, even like the lineups
Even the players we talk about,
the performance is also a factor because of his age. Looking at his age and the kind of thing he's doing, the kind of performance.
That's why at first,
feel like
listen. At first, I said, if not for yesterday's game,
bro.
If not for yesterday's game,
it was still.
He wasn't because Nico Williams has he has playing him throughout.
How
he was still Lamine
until yesterday's match.
He was still Lamine yesterday's.
Comparing the age of Nico
like
Williams
what I'm trying to put out,
he's been very exceptional in playing, in banging in assists. I think he had 17 assists. Nico Williams in the Spanish La Liga in all competition related to the Spanish club side play. He's been very instrumental for Athletic Club himself as a player. But you comparing Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams at this stage is typically
you get me? That's why the age factor comes inside.
Nico Williams has already cemented this.
But I'm just saying, like Nico Williams is not getting the headlines Lamine Yamal is getting.
It's because of the club he plays.
That's what I'm talking about.
His age is a factor. But if supposing he's not performing, he wouldn't be making
he's performing away from him. He's performing.
Okay, Nico Williams he has
outplayed Nico Williams.
So it still boils down to the age factor.
Okay, we all good.
Oh, you don't get me?
Let's continue. If we continue with this argument, we might not end up this show.
This is our opinion.
I will just love the host.
It's not facts.
This is our opinion.
It's not facts.
It's a fact.
It's not facts.
We're good. You feel me? You were talking about